Lovely to see you all. Thank you very much for joining us. It's great to be here on this beautiful, sunny spring day. That's Valencia. Sorry, got a bit confused. Anyway, really nice to see you all, and hope you're going to enjoy the day. We've got a fantastic set of speakers today, really, really fantastic set. So looking forward to hearing lots of different views of what's going on in the market. I'd just say from us and the team, thank you very much for joining us. This is all our team. Caris, Eleanor, Cindy, Marcus, all the people that do the hard work. So thank you to you, the team. This is the theme for today, the tech inside, the market outside. So you guys, a lot of you, technology, but we also always want to look at what this does to the market outside and look at the market outside. We've got a number of people talking about the market. Stefan's going to talk a little bit about market. Homan is going to talk about it from Keypoint. So there's a lot of good speakers kicking us off, giving us a bit of market insight. Just wanted to give you a little overview of 2025's events. So if you don't know already, we will be running a new event called Leaders Summit. Some of you may have attended the Leaders Summit we did in Geneva. We're going to do that again, one-day event in Valencia the day before we do our packaging event. So that will be interesting, picking up on some of the topics that we're going to talk about today, and I'll explain more in a moment. Valencia, second 2 days will be the packaging event, and then new for next year if you didn't know, we're going to go back to our historic place where we ran Imprint many years ago, and run an industrial print conference and event in Munich at a place called Motor World, which is a lovely venue on the outskirts of of Munich, with lots of history around motor cars and motorbikes and automotive generally, and just a really nice place to run an event. So we're going to be doing that, and then we'll run the packaging event the following year in 26. So that gives you the schedule, and I think everyone's got brochures as well. So if you as you came in, you probably got brochures. Just to say thank you very much to all the Premier partners. We are very grateful, and all the digital partners. You're here. We love to have you here, and hopefully, it's going to be a great event for you. So thank you very much. And just to mention, which I'll mention again later, but we will be doing drinks this evening, sponsored by Cabot, and we'll also have dinner. So do stay for that, drinks and dinner. And we'll also be doing a little quiz, because I love a little quiz. So we'll be doing a quiz when we do the drinks. Cool. So agenda for today, you've got a copy of it. I don't think you can read that. I can't read it. So if I can't read it, you can't read it. It's just really to highlight the breaks. So we try and build in decent coffee breaks for you, so you get your caffeine, but also a chance to chat and talk to each other. There'll be coffee break at 11, lunch break at 1:05, and then another coffee break at 15:35, and then finish around 5:15, something like that. And then, as I said, drink straight after. So thank you very much for joining us. We really appreciate you being here. We know it's been an interesting year, quite a disrupted year. Drupal played a part of our focus, and we were all hoping for that to deliver some amazing insight into the world of print. Maybe it didn't do that, but it certainly was there in our mind. I wanted to just get Marcus to give you a little bit of heads up on FuturePrint and our numbers. There's a couple of slides that just give you a bit of view of what we've been doing this year in 2024.
Thank you, Frazer. Yeah, so I think Drupal did something in that it highlighted that really buying behaviour has changed in the printing world. Over 100,000 people didn't go compared to the previous edition. And we're starting to get feedback from exhibitors saying, actually, we spoke to a lot of people. Maybe we didn't do the business we were hoping for. So that tends to underline to me that what we predicted before, this time last year, I presented, buying behaviours change. People are doing huge amounts of research online. Digital is an incredibly important part of that process of research before purchase. Trade shows will always be important, but the shopping element, the kind of promiscuity of walking around the show, having a few beers, and then buying a couple of million press, it's just not happening and will not happen. They're still important, but actually the digital journey is incredibly important. This year we've had 100% increase year on year in terms of our digital visitors, and we've got various platforms. So we have, obviously, the website gets a lot of reads, over 3,000 a month. We have around 600 downloads of the podcast. We have over 2,000 views of our TV. And we have something in the region of about 10,000 opens and huge amounts of LinkedIn impressions. Now, all of these, to some extent, what do they mean? Well, it means that it's a huge amount of people looking at our content and a huge amount of people learning from the content. FuturePrint is, by its very nature, around where the industry is going next. And obviously, when people are trying to understand how to develop and how to invest, they need to learn how to do that. And actually, that's our role, really. The bridge between the innovators, you, and the people that are looking to invest. And I think that's incredibly important. Mostly European, but we do have a really good following in the US. So Europe and US are a majority of our digital viewers. The impact of our, as I've kind of highlighted already, really, it's newsletter opens, website reach, total views. I think one of the key things that we've become better at, we've got a great team with Eleanor, Cindy, as well in terms of, and Karis in terms of kind of creating content and so on, is that we've got better and better at working with our partners on an annual basis to really help create that content, to kind of really sort of like position your story to this growing community. LinkedIn's a massive help. Of course, we get a massive amount of impressions. I think between us, Frazer and I have got around 40,000 followers. And we've been quite forensic with those followers in that they are people that are invested in industrial print and packaging technology. So yeah, in essence, the good news is, from a FuturePrint point of view, is that we're just growing all of the time, and the numbers are increasing. The feedback we're getting is fantastic, and we've become really a really sort of respected focal point in terms of helping people understand what they need to understand about future print technology. Our reader focus remains the same. If you look at the classic Bell chart, you know, that crossing the chasm kind of principle, the Geoffrey Moore principle, we are at the left-hand side. So we tend to be the early adopters and the innovators and the people that are kind of willing to invest first. They're the people that are interested in us. Obviously, by its nature, the laggards aren't reading out content. So they're really, print technology providers and converters really do read our content. We also get people like from Apple, from Procter & Gamble, from some of the biggest brands in the world that are really, really engaged with our content. Print technology providers and converters, print service providers and brands and retailers make up that kind of profile, really. So yeah, sort of looking ahead at next year, we're looking to grow again, and yeah, we'd love anybody here that's interested in kind of leveraging our platform and working with us in some way, please talk to one of the teams. So that's it, really.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Marcus.